Hey everybody, so I'm back. It's been a little bit, and I just wanted to provide a quick update before we dive into this video. So this is going to be another Pokemon LeafGreen playthrough, or the next step. Last video we went to Lavender Town, we went to the tower, we encountered some kind of weird ghost or whatever, but we ultimately weren't able to scale to the peak, so we ended up having to be redirected somewhere else. So I totally goofed. I had recorded another video essentially where I kind of did a bit more stuff, got to some of the next following routes and everything, and I went to edit my video and I was greeted instead of with the video with with just a big media not found error message, and so that was really disappointing. I was like kicking myself because I guess I accidentally deleted it because I ran out of storage at one point on my computer, and then I was just trying to delete old videos, and then I must have accidentally deleted that instead, and so it was a whole thing. Thankfully I didn't do that much that was actually that interesting, so I will go ahead and talk about that. Just like kind of do a quick run through of some of the things that I did, with a couple screenshots from some of around them, because I was taking screenshots as I was going. So basically we went south to the route where there's all the water and everything, fought the fishermen there. That was pretty much as to be expected, just some training, lots of Magikarps and Goldines. And eventually we hit, as predicted, a roadblock. That Snorlax is still there, blocking, 3 different routes. It's ridiculous. Someone needs to do something about him. I don't know where to get this Pokeflute, man, but gotta find it soon, because this thing is gonna have to gather up all the fighting types, seriously. Alright, so then we continued on. We went west from Lavender Town, encountered a lot of weird trainers out there, some gambling old dudes, this like huge annoying like caravan of people just standing in the line. Of course they all challenged me, some biker gang people, and so eventually we finally reached a point where I was about to go to, dang, what is the big city? I don't remember. There's the big city, I think it's supposed to be based on Tokyo, but that was still blocked off because the guards weren't letting anyone in, because they were thirsty or whatever. So I had to take the underground path to instead route me underneath that city to the next one, which was Celadon City, which apparently has been infiltrated by Team Rocket, which, who are a little hostile to me, but that was fine. I kept doing my thing. I went to the department store, got my shopping fix in. I don't have that much money, so I wasn't able to get everything I wanted, but good to know that it's there. I read about how you can get an Eevee there, so I went to the back of this one apartment building, up to the highest floor there on the roof, and there was this weird dojo school thing, I guess, whatever setup. I guess it's the developers or something. Went there. This guy was breaking the fourth wall, gave me an Eevee, so we have an Eevee on our team now, which I'll probably keep as an Eevee for a little bit, but I plan to evolve it into a Jolteon, I think. So then I met this old lady in another hotel or apartment complex. She has a Meowth that apparently steals from people, as well as an Nidoran and a Clefairy. So she gave me some green tea, which I think I went and I gave to one of the gatekeepers outside of the big city, but I didn't go in or anything like that. But so anyway, from there I figured, okay, well, it's time to challenge the gym. So we get there, and I'm greeted out front by this creepy old man who's saying, oh, this gym is great because it's full of women. And I've seen this dude before, I knew about him. So, freaking Herbert the pervert out here, looking in the windows. But honestly, looking at his dialogue, I feel like it could be either interpreted as yeah, he's a creep, ogling them, or he could be a very a feminist ally who's oh, this gym is great, it's full of women can battle too. So I for my peace of mind, I'm choosing to interpret it as that way, just because this game does not have a feature where you can call the police on people. I wish you could call Officer Jenny, have her direct and call. That'd be very nice. Make things a lot easier for Team Rocket stuff, but I guess that would make later stuff more difficult. Anyway, So I kind of ignored the dude. I went in. Lo and behold, it was full of all women, which, whatever, that's great. Grass type gym. At that point, I mean, if you remember from the last video, I have Hestia the Vulpix and Stella Luna the Golbat. And, you know, with those two, the Flying and Fire, I kind of swept most of the gym. The one trainer who gave me some trouble was Cool Trainer Mary, who, you know, you walk in, you cut the grass, and then you're in, like, the inner circle. She shows up. She has 5 Pokemon, you know, and 3 of which are, like, kind of formidable evolve stages. So I had some trouble with her. I think a couple of my Pokemon actually fainted from her, and she was pretty cool. She was, like, you know, talking around like she owned the place but was managing it, you know. Lots of mad respect to Cool Trainer Mary. Put some respect on her name. Apparently, she's also, like, featured in some of, like, the anime, I saw, like, she's in Pokemon Origins, I guess, as a side character, which is kind of cool. But anyway, then I went to fight Erica, and I kind of just swept her pretty easily. Like, she was easier than she was easier than Cool Trainer Mary. It's kind of ridiculous, and she was kind of just a little strange, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, pretty easy job taking care of her with my fire type and flying type. So got the badge. She's like, oh, you're recording Pokemon, that's impressive, but I would never get Pokemon if they were unattractive. And it's like, wow, that's kind of bigoted. But also, like, you have a pitcher plant with teeth, a weird, like, poisonous flower, and just tentacles. So, like, are those attractive to you? If so, I have some questions. Anyway, with that in mind, we finished and we got our 4th badge. And so I walked around, we found the hotel. I'd seen memes about this, you know, so I wasn't, like, totally blindsided, but it was like the girlfriend and the boyfriend and, like, the brother there. So she was like, oh, I'm here on a vacation with them. And he's like, oh, I can't smash. And it's like, you know, dude, like, come on. More to life than that, okay? Maybe make friends with the brother. Come on, grow up a bit. Anyway, kind of funny. I asked for a room, but they didn't have any service. So I decided to wallow my sorrows, you know, by going to a restaurant nearby, but they said they were on a break and they did not have any service as well, even though there were, like, 3 people eating right there, which was felt kind of offensive. I don't know what the deal is, like, if I had something on my face or something like that, or they just were being, this entire town, like, city is kind of weird. Honestly, probably the latter, you know, everything's slightly off. So walked around, found some creepy house, you know, with, like, some old dude and some Team Rocket people. And they're like, oh, don't touch the Game Center poster, because there's definitely not a Switch. And it's like, okay, there's definitely is a Switch behind it. I think so, but you know, pretty obvious. Captain Obvious there. So I went to the game corner. I did play a couple slot games, so that was fun. I was gonna, like, I saw the prizes, and for instance, for my team, I have 4 of the team members that I want. But I want to also, plan to have for the, like, challenge in the Elite Four. But there are 2 more Pokemon that I'm hoping to get. I want to get an Execute to evolve into an Executor, and I want to get a Dratini to evolve into a Dragonite. And both of those, I think, were for sale at the gifts, you know, as a gift from, like, reward for completing enough points in the slots. But I was about to, like, sink all my money into that, but then I kind of figured, you know, why am I supporting an organization financially that apparently offs Pokemon, you know? I mean, that seems pretty problematic, and I don't think I should be a part of that, so I decided to forego that whole thing. Pushed the Switch, floor opened up. I think I battled, like, 1 Team Rocket member, but then I didn't. I just left, you know. So I'll do the rest first thing when I start up. But now we are sitting on 4 gym badges. Right here is my team right now. So we have Hestia, Elise the Eevee, Hestia the Vulpix, Mankey, Sandshrew, Anon the Squirtle, and Staluna the Golbat. So we have 4 out of 6 long, like, permanent members, but, like, Mankey and Sandshrew are obviously here to stay as well, you know. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna dive right on in. So yeah, and I'll have to be sure not to make that kind of mistake anymore with just accidentally deleting stuff, because that was a lot of work and I don't like having to start from scratch. Anyway, let's get rolling. Oh, these warp panels, gotta love them. Why not? I can call Giovanni now. I want you to come down and fight me here. I didn't know that, no one told me that. But there are ways to do it. Pretty much every Pokemon, if you have a good enough strategy, you probably could find a way to like win with them. Have you seen those videos of people trying to like sneak into the Scientology building and running to see as far as they can get before they get caught? That's what I'm trying to do here, okay? Ooh, he follows me. Hehehe. Oh, whoop, ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ha, ha. Keep your eyes to yourself, dude. Getting dizzy yet? Stop getting poisoned! Who asked you to do this stuff? There's so much else you can do, honestly, with your career. Why do you have to be a mob boss? What was that? Nice. Yeah, well, what are you, Ghost? Oh. And now we're screwed. Why are these people everywhere? Can I do anything in this game without running into Team Rocket? I go to the grocery store. Team Rocket. I go to a house. Team Rocket. I go for a swim. Team Rocket pops out. You know, I go to the dollar store. Team Rocket's working at the checkout. You know, I go to the bowling alley. Team Rocket has their special Rocket brand bowling balls. Like, come on! Now I can be aggressive and be like, hey, see, I told you. Get out of here. Don't come back. That's what these Team Rocket people are. They're little yappy dogs. Over here, there's like a whole, like 2 floors full of like mediums who got friggin' possessed by ghosts, okay? All under your supervision, Mr. Fuji?